We often talked about one of the biggest things the UFL needed was pitches, good quality pitches. And now McKinley's finally open. We've had some games on it already. Have you managed to see the pitch yet and see how good quality it is?
No, not yet. But
the pictures
only on Facebook.
Yeah. And it's good for the game, good for the players, good for everyone involved. Misa, how did you like the pitch so far? Have you been on it? You played on the pitch so far?
No. So coach, because I didn't check the pitch yet because we didn't have chance to play. The opening's supposed to be played on McKinley Hills pitch, but they changed the schedule to Rizal Stadium, and we couldn't find a schedule to train there. So I didn't check the pitch yet. So it's better you ask coach.
Coach.
Well, we were down and we actually stood on it when they were still working there. So. Haven't managed to see any games on it yet, or we've not managed to train on it, so we're hoping to do that quite soon, you know. So I think the biggest issue I've seen is since I've been here is there's quite a lot of teams in the Manila vicinity where we are, you know, in the Global City area, and there's not seems to be enough pitches for training, etc. Certainly they're developing more of the AstroTurf part, the plastic parks, whereas there's certainly a shortage of good grass training pitches, you know. So hopefully that, as I say, they're looking to head in the right direction now, because the more pitches and more facilities we can have, it's going to help develop the country in terms of football a lot quicker than maybe it is, you know. So I mean, Rome wasn't built in a day, but at least we're heading in the right direction with another new facility, and it's good for the community.
Absolutely. I was down there yesterday, right? With Laos. Forgot what it is. I keep forgetting which day it is for the week. Just flies by. But it is a very nice facility to play on it. It's a good pitch, and so hopefully I'll get to play on it soon. Sorry, but it really is a good pitch, and that's good for it. Although there has been mention of the size. Could you walk us through a little bit about that, Misa? Just what the basic problem is, the basic possibility.
Because as what I said, I never seen the pitch yet, but I heard it's a little short from because of course size of the pitch is very important for football play, especially if it's international games wants to be held here and to improve football in the Philippines, because if you play international level you will see different sizes, and then the fitness is different, everything. So I don't know if it's up. I don't know if coach agree with the situation or.
Well, I think obviously what you're talking about is it's just under dimensions for to play national games on, which is obviously disappointing, because I think they were hoping to plan the cups there for the ASCALs, you know. So they'll probably have to go back to Rizal now, which is certainly of a decent size, you know. So whether that can be rectified, I'm not sure. What they're going to look to give it that extra couple of yards to make it into the legal size it needs to be for international football. And it'd be a pity if it couldn't be, because it's such a good facility that you would hope to, address it if it's playing international games there or not, and that's something we'll have to maybe look at.
Yeah, it's still under development, especially the stands area, the stadium. So they'll be building up the stands soon. One of the issues with that actually was one of the Manila All Japan players on the game just before us. He got tackled and pushed into the side, and there was like a box on there, one of the electric boxes, and his face just went smack into that. I don't know what happened to him, but his face was destroyed. We don't know what's happened to him since then. Like, he obviously just straight off and probably
went to dentist here as well.
Yeah. So if this,
I'm a dentist.
So basically,
plastic surgeon.
Maybe not the base bit, but if it's a shout out to Manila Japan, if he needs any dentistry work, Misa's all game.
But if you want nose done or this, I'm not there.
just don't bring a pizza along. You go.
Pizza, you will be fine. Don't worry.
Problem with it, just shove a slice of pizza in there. So it should be really good for the game. It should give an extra place to practice on, and obviously for the pitches themselves, as extra venues. Being an artificial pitch, the weather won't damage it, which I think is the issue with Rizal. It used to be really good before you came here, Coach. It looked great. It was good against Singapore in the Suzuki Cup. It was good in all the games before then. They kept care really well. But January, February, they're the hottest months, and so it really gets dehydrated, I guess, more than anything. But and later on in the year, But you guys, you play there on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Could you actually, in Tagalog, Misa, tell your fans when to come down, where to go in English,
Okay.
or Iranian if you like Persian.
What do you want? What language?
Chinese.
Please in Tagalog.
Paki. You just put it at the start
Okay,
of
it's okay.
the word.
So should I say it now?
Paki manood.
Pakiano manokot?
Manood is what?
Manok. Okay.
Manok. Please chicken me. Manok is chicken.
So what should I say? Should
invite
invite them for the games?
Yeah,
or-
invite them to the game on
guys,
Thursday.
please come and support and watch Global FC on Thursday versus Nomads FC. Please watch WFT Sport in here. FTW, sorry.
Just to clarify, it's FTW, not
Because,
WPF.
you know what? I look at the camera and there was baliktad. So can you just cut this part?
No, it's all straight.
I know it's just gonna be not live.
Although, just as a last point with the because we know the official name of the stadium is the Emperador Stadium. Emperador being a kind of brandy, I think.
Yeah.
And then they've got McDonald's signs everywhere just to advertise to order. I'm not sure how the best way for promoting a healthy lifestyle is. The football, all the extracurricular programs of the football are great and the teams are great. But when you can only get junk food and the stadium is named after something you go out and get wasted with, I'm not sure what kind of mixed messages that might be standing. But a lot of people have commented on that, so it's an interesting one. But the pitch itself is beautiful. So do get down to the games at the UFL. Do get down and watch those. It's in a slightly more isolated part as well. Although you do have the planes coming over, which is fun at times. But it is a very nice pitch. So everyone get down to the games. You can watch those. You can watch Global in their next game against the Nomads. Nomads fresh off their win over the Air Force. 1-0 win there. So come down to the game on Thursday. Come down to McKinley just to watch all the UFL games. We'll let you know when they are. Just follow us at FTW Sports.